It's the year 1900, the turn of the century, and capitalism is still the greatest economic system. And today we are going to be talking about two men who are the perfect example of the American dream and the aforementioned economic system of capitalism. We shall see how they accumulated their wealth, and also how they run their factories and their empires of business. Tell me about your childhood and how and why you started your business.
I grew up pretty poor, and my father, some would say, he was unshackled from conventional morality. To put it lightly.
Now, you may think of me as a respectable person with these glasses and all that, but the truth, I don't need them. All I need is my meat.
I eventually became a bookkeeper to start off. Soon after, we decided to go into oil. And, well, that led to now.
I made my fortune during the California gold rush. And you're probably thinking, how'd you get all this to California? Well, that's a good question. And irrelevant. I gained almost $8,000 during that, if I can recall. Then it hit me. How do I make all that money? Make a company. I capitalized to make meat for the army.
Interesting. And what are your pros and cons for the economic system of capitalism?
I see only positives. I mean, look at me. I grew up as a poor little boy and eventually climbed the ladder of success to become what I am today. And all this was thanks to capitalism. It lets people achieve the goals they want. I think that's wonderful.
So this is the inside of one of our factories. We've got pipes, or not factories, sorry, refineries. We got all the pipes there. There's really not much to see. More pipes, just like pipes in the inside of refineries. This is the employee area. We got like stuff, like food for them. Rest of the stuff, I don't know what it is. We got more pipes, a bunch more pipes, another mixer. These are spiders. They don't pay rent. I don't like it.
Listen to this. Come here. One of the pros, I get to exploit people. Like, how good is that? I can tell this worker to do this. I can whip this worker that he wasn't working good enough. One of the cons, other people can get rich. No, this is a society where I get rich. And I want to be more rich while the other people are poor. All right, so here's the entrance to my meat factory. And it's also going to be dark and damp, but that keeps the meat nice and preserved. And then we have a couple amenities for the workers. So this is the knife for cutting up meat. And it's also good for cutting up people, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Because here's the meat tubes into this big vat where you stir them up. I think there may be some workers. Hey, there's a worker right there. Hey, Jack, come on, get your butt out here. They're a little shy, a little bit of punishment. Just see right here. Jack, this is the last time I told you. Jack, please don't beat my God. I swear to God. Get back to work, Jack.
Wonderful. Is there any philosophers you are inspired by or whose principles you follow?
Well, I kind of have two. Carnegie is my inspiration for how I run my enterprise. I run just a big enterprise like him, and I try to be, charitable. Also, Adam Smith. He's made this economy, the open market, making sure no government messes with our stuff.
Now, I don't know many of these philosophers, but there is this one that I remember, Ricardo something rather. And he said the economy is survival of the fittest. And I think I'm pretty fit. I mean, look at me. I'm the strongest, the mightiest, and the most fit.
Interesting. Now, what do you think about the new policies and the regulations against trusts like yourselves?
I think these regulations are ridiculous. They stop people from doing what they want and slow them down in achieving their dreams.
I'm gonna stop you there. Okay? Now, these muckrakers are coming into my factories unannounced. And I don't really like that, so I try and use some self-defense when I try and see these people. Now, I exploit my workers to make them work harder. I make them work hard for their pay, and I can do whatever they want. And if this one right here doesn't keep his mouth shut, I'll kill you! I'll kill you and everyone you love, everyone, your dog, your cat, your pet, canary, everyone you love is going in the meat. I'll kill you!
Yeah, the pump jacks are pretty wonderful. They keep going around.
Sir, could we talk about me getting that raise?
No! Anyways.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. America is run by trusts, and it's completely fine. It's never bad, and it won't go bad, and no one's gonna change it ever. That's the end. Go away.
Is that all the questions?
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go get oiled up.